would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
Yeah, that's just the third play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3-and-out. They did. 25 yards that time.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Hurts, he's going to keep this on the option. And a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40. 20. 10. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. Backbreaker down by the coach. The offensive coordinator just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone. Can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the deep? Not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner, and when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Aaron Rodgers. Now Hall to start the drive. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins from 21 yards away. And the Eagles have come back to make it a 2-point game. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side. And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up. And right side, they're going to go option here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
We got to be big time.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. On third down, here's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and then bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So we've hit halftime, just a field. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, and very first play, they give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Will we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
On first down, right back to Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On second down, a run with Hall. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Now Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a third down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
From talking with defensive backs and their coaches over the years, they hate to see four guys in a route like this because the safeties are often occupied. It creates indecision. They're unsure about who goes with who. And the quarterback, he just reads the most vulnerable safety and takes advantage of it for a big play here.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now Hurts on the option right. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Hurts going to keep it again. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
With that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball again on second down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. On first and 10, it's Hall. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1 yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Short gain the last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. To throw is Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 69 yards. And the Jets use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away in the fourth. Normally we're used to seeing Aaron Rodgers drive his guys down the field in the fourth quarter. There, not so much where he didn't have to. Put the ball on the money, let your receiver do the rest.
Yeah, normally we see him out with surgical precision, don't we? Pass here to a receiver, pass there to a receiver. This time, he just went ahead and gave him the dagger, didn't he? Deep shot downfield.
Big shot now. Is there too much time on the clock, though?
That is the key to everything, but you take the touchdowns when you can until your defense make it stand up.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles now down by 4. Less than 90 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on first and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball. And maybe
the touchdown Jets. Garrett Wilson. He scored on the ground through the air. And the Jets get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes in.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers looking to throw. Steps away. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Alex Harrison, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Touchdown, Eagles!
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Elliott on for the extra point. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Rodgers throwing here. And that is incomplete.
He'll definitely say that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And what the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Chargers now on first down. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.